Hey everybody, Claire here from the Kitschy Kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite things, a kitchen garden. And truth be told, I'm a little bit of a black thumb, but today these are going to go so well because they are two very hearty herbs. So today I'm partnering with Nature's Care by Miracle Grow, and it's their organic potting soil that I'm using. I'm also going to be using their plant food later. I then have my two different types of herbs. Today I'm planting mint and basil. You can also do seeds, it just takes a lot longer, so I'm a little bit impatient, so I'm actually gonna start with small plants. Of course, I have some water, and then I have my pots. And the thing with choosing the right pot is there's two things that are important. One is it has to have a hole in the bottom for drainage. And number two is you want to pick a pot that's larger than the plant you're planting, obviously. And also know that however large the pot is, that's going to encourage the root system to grow. So if you have a plant that you want it to stay the same size, try to plant it in the same size pot. If you want it to grow, plant it in a bigger one. All right, well, this is going to be so much fun, so let's get started. I have my pots, so I'm actually going to add about, I'd say I'd fill the pot by 1/3, and I'm just using a little bowl. If you have a spade, you can use that too, but I like to keep it simple. Hi, Mochi. Okay, Mochi's obsessed with flowers, so I am not surprised at all that she has decided to come say hi. I'm sorry, miss, it's not catnip. Okay, down you go. So I'm going to fill these pots by 1/3. And you don't want to compact the soil too much. If you really push it down, what happens is the water doesn't really have anywhere to go. So now that I filled this up about 1/3, I'm going to loosen this out of its little container. And here's the thing, you don't want to yank the plant because then you end up ripping up the root system. And see how it's like a little cube? So I'm going to take my hands and I'm just going to very gently kind of spread it around and kind of loosen it up a little bit, just like that. And then put it on top. And then I'm going to fill it with more of my potting mix. Beautiful. Now I'm going to do this with the mint as well. So the reason why I have these as two separate plants instead of combining the mint and the basil is for two reasons. One, I want these to grow really big so they each get their own pot. But the second reason is that mint is really strong. And mint has this habit of if you plant it with any other herb, it actually makes all the other herbs taste like mint, which is kind of crazy, but that is what happens. All right, so before I water it and completely finish my potted plants, I'm actually going to add plant food to really help them grow. So next I'm going to add my Nature's Care organic vegetable, fruit, and flower food, and this is really going to help things just maximize. So now that I've put my plant food in there, I'm just gonna use my spoon and very gently kind of mix it in. Just on the top. I don't need to really go overboard here. Well, Mochi's just gonna be with us for the rest of this because she will not stop obsessing over these plants. Now that I have my plant food in there, I'm going to actually water the plants. You're gonna water it the most the first time you plant it because this is where you want the root system to really set. And this is the place where I think most people go a little overboard, is they overwater their plants. And then that really makes their plants, well, honestly, die. Overwatering is just as bad as underwatering. It shouldn't feel soggy if you were to touch the earth. It should feel really moist and kind of damp, but not at all wet. And so if you want to test it for like when you consistently water, if it's a hot day, if it's been cold and you just aren't sure how your plants are doing, if you put your finger into the side of the pot and it feels really dry, well, it's time to water. If it feels wet or moist, then you don't have to water. All right, well, these look beautiful. I'm gonna set them onto my kitchen windowsill and then they'll be ready to thrive. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching how to make your own kitchen garden. I know Mochi had a great time. I've never seen her, she's obsessed with the plants, oh my gosh. Anyway, this was so much fun. I cannot wait to make something delicious with my fresh herbs, so please make sure to check that out. For more fun ideas and tips on how to start your own garden, check out naturescare.com and also check out thekitschykitchen.com. Thank you so much, guys. Please like the video if you like it. I can't wait to see your comments below. Bye.